Welcome back. 30 rule for weight loss. Do you need more protein? The 30 30 30 diet, a 30 30 diet, 30 30 rule, all that. It's a perfect example of trends that get hot online, but they may not be based in science. What we saw is that there's a 4,000% increase in search volume for 30 30 30 rule in the US in the past week. What is it, why it's confusing, and some ranges for how much protein you may be right. That's what I'm going to cover in this video for you today so you can understand what you need to eat, I guess. I mean, it's always a question of what's good to eat. Welcome back. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance, where I build adaptive business leaders through compassionate health coaching. Hope I can get some words out today. All right. So, what I do is I research health trends and make realistic recommendations that are specific to you so you don't get stuck. This is part of my coaching. So, you understand what's going on, what the hot trends are, and you can decipher what's fact, what's fiction, what's useful for you, and what you can actually use in your health and life so you can reach your goals and take ownership of your path to freedom and fitness. All right, so right now it's October 2023, and this 30 30 30 diet is trending. For whatever reason, I did some research, and what I was able to find was something from back in August 2020. One of my favorite sources, Healthline, was an article I said it was a 30 30 rule, 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up. And that was based on a 2013 study over a decade ago, with the data suggesting that the addition of breakfast, particularly one rich in protein, might be a useful strategy to improve satiety, reduce food motivation and reward, and improve diet quality in overweight or obese teenage girls. So it's a very specific study that they're referencing. And now there's a rule coming up, and now the rule's getting hot again somehow. And that is what we deal with in this weight loss industry. So pay attention to this. Click like if this is making sense to you, because I want you to understand that sometimes these things happen and it doesn't always make sense. In this Healthline article, one doctor said that people should listen to their hunger and eat when their body tells them to, aiming for at least 30 grams before 11 a.m. if possible. Another doctor in an article said eating protein in the morning can help curb cravings, but you should also have protein at lunch, which helps curb the afternoon cravings. So you're getting some mixed advice just from that one article. And then more research, or another article I found from last year on Medium, called it a 30 30 diet as well. It's incredibly simple. At every meal, eat at least 30 grams of protein and no more than 30 grams of carbohydrates. And yet another source that I found, a supplement company, Undri, said the 30 30 30 rule means 30 grams of protein 3 times per day, spread throughout the day. And then they go on to recommend their protein first meal plan. So they're using this rule that's ambiguous and kind of sketchy to help sell their protein products. And then another coach that I found online said that the 30 30 30 rule is 30 grams or less of sugar per day, 30 grams plus of fiber per day, and 30 grams of protein 5 times per day. So there's lots of different ideas going on about what this 30 30 30 rule is. And the most important thing is finding a plan that works for you instead of getting caught up in these trends that aren't even based in science, that don't even make sense. They just make up rules. And like, what your body is different than everyone else's. So you want to follow more general guidelines instead of something like a 30 30 30 rule specifically for macronutrients and proteins. So to tell you a little bit more about macronutrients, I was able to find another article by Healthline, Calorie Intake Matters More Than Macronutrient Ratio for Weight Loss. What they did, they studied a whole bunch of people who were overweight, and they were randomly assigned to a diet with different proportions of fat, carbs, and protein. So those are your 3 macronutrients that would be on a nutrition quiz, so pay attention to that. And so that is kind of where you're getting your different amounts of calories from. And what they found in this study is that regardless of macronutrient ratio, all diets were equally successful in promoting similar amounts of weight loss over the course of 2 years. So it doesn't really matter. As long as you're within kind of a normal range of these different macronutrients, you can get results. And it doesn't have to be 30 30 30 is what I'm driving at here. Okay. These results and others point to the fact that any reduced calorie diet can cause similar amounts of weight loss in the long term. So overall, be mindful of trendy diets like 30 30 30 rule. Use realistic focus for your plan. And then also consider what's most important for you, what's sustainable in your lifestyle, and what it means for you to lead the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams. And that's the most important part. If you want support with that, the Health Confidence Club is group coaching. It helps you love your body and feel confident again without all or nothing crash diets or rules that people kind of make up or reinvent or like recycle for no reason, right? This is the way to do it so you know that it fits into your lifestyle. Okay. Click like if this makes sense to you. And then to go a little further, I'll give you a little extra because I love you so much. All right. So, question: are you getting enough protein? If you are constantly hungry, if you're looking for diets and you have crash diets and you're wondering about protein intake, protein can help you stay satisfied and less hungry, as they were talking about in their first Healthline article. It also goes on: calorie needs vary with body composition, your shape, your size, and your activity level. So that's why it has to be customized to you. Otherwise, you're kind of guessing what's going on. And then 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. So, with some quick calculations based on that study that they were talking about previously, 15 to 25% of protein of a 2000 calorie diet, that's going to be 75 to 125 grams of protein per day. A 2000 calorie diet could be what's expected for a smaller woman. Okay, just as a rough guideline, but it's really dependent on you. And at 15 to 25% of protein in a 2400 calorie diet would be 90 to 150 grams of protein. So you can see why a 30-gram rule, it can be challenging to decide because you don't really, it doesn't describe your overall daily protein requirements based on your body, your own physical activity needs, etc. So think about that. Think about how much protein you eat. How many calories do you need in your daily diet? If you want more tips, you can watch another video that I've made: eating healthily, is my diet healthy, for entrepreneurs. I'll put that up here. So that's today's message. Look out for these trendy diets. And when you start to find things, 30, 30, 30 rule or something popping up, it might not be effective for you. So that's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.